Have you ever felt like you've been shortchanged by life? Like you've given your all, poured your heart and soul into something, only to be left with scraps? Maybe it was a relationship that ended in heartbreak, a business venture that failed, or a dream that just never seemed to take flight. You look back at the years, the effort, the tears, and you can't help but feel a sense of loss. You feel like something was stolen from you, your time, your joy, your hope. If that's you, I want to talk to you today. I want to speak directly to that part of your heart that feels bruised and forgotten. There's a powerful principle at work in the universe, a spiritual law that often goes unnoticed in our day-to-day struggles. It's the law of divine compensation and restoration. It's the profound idea that nothing is ever truly lost for good. What you feel was taken, what you think has been wasted, is not the end of your story. In fact, it's often the setup for a comeback you could never have orchestrated on your own. Think about the story of Job in the Bible. Here was a man who had everything: wealth, family, health, and in a series of devastating blows he lost it all. He was left with nothing but pain and the confusing silence of the heavens. His friends came and offered easy answers, telling him he must have done something wrong to deserve such suffering. But Job's story isn't about punishment. It's about perseverance and the ultimate restoration that follows. The final chapter of his life wasn't defined by his losses, but by what came after. The Bible says that God restored Job's fortunes and gave him twice as much as he had before. Now, this isn't just a nice story from an old book. This is a living principle. This is about a divine promise that your latter days will be greater than your former days. The key here is understanding that divine compensation isn't just about getting back what you lost. It's about receiving more. It's about an upgrade. It's about getting double for your trouble. Maybe you're thinking, that sounds great, but my situation is different. The years are gone. I can't get that time back. And you're right. We can't turn back the clock. But the creator of time isn't bound by it. He can do more in one moment of favor than you could accomplish in a lifetime of striving. He can compress time. He can accelerate your progress. He can take the broken pieces of your past and use them to build a future more beautiful than you ever imagined. Consider the farmer who plants a seed. The seed has to fall into the ground and die to its old form. It has to be buried in the dark. For a while it looks like nothing is happening. It looks like the seed is lost forever. But beneath the surface, a powerful transformation is taking place. That single seed is being multiplied. It's not just coming back as one seed. It's coming back as a plant bearing much fruit, 30, 60, or even 100 times what was sown. Your seasons of loss, your periods of darkness, are not your final destination. They are your planting ground. The tears you've cried have been watering the seeds of your future harvest. The pain you've endured has been tilling the soil of your heart, making it ready for something new and greater to grow. What the enemy meant for your destruction, God is using for your development. You see, divine restoration isn't just about material things. It's about restoring your joy. The enemy loves to steal your joy because he knows if he can take your joy, he can take your strength. But God promises a joy that is unspeakable and full of glory. He promises to give you beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. He wants to restore your peace, the kind of peace that doesn't make sense, the peace that guards your heart and mind even when circumstances are chaotic. He wants to restore your confidence, not in your own abilities, but in His faithfulness. He wants to restore your dreams, maybe not in the exact way you first envisioned them, but in a way that is exceedingly, abundantly above all you could ask or think. So how do we position ourselves for this divine compensation? It starts with our perspective. We have to stop looking at what's lost and start looking at what's left. And what's left is a faithful God who holds our future in His hands. We have to shift from a mindset of lack to a mindset of abundance. Stop rehearsing your losses and start declaring His promises. Instead of saying, I've lost so much, start saying, I'm expecting a great return. I'm expecting double for my trouble. Your words have creative power. When you align your words with God's promises, you are activating your faith. You are telling the universe, and more importantly, you are telling your own soul, that you believe a comeback is on the way. Secondly, don't grow weary in well-doing. It can be tempting to give up when you don't see immediate results. It's easy to get discouraged when you've been praying and believing for a long time. But the promise is that in due season, we will reap if we do not give up. Your due season is coming. The harvest is prepared. Your part is to remain faithful right where you are. Keep being a person of integrity. Keep being kind. Keep showing up and doing your best, even when it feels like no one is watching. God is watching, and He is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. And finally, let go of the old to make room for the new. Sometimes, the reason we don't experience restoration is because our hands are still clinging tightly to what was lost. We're holding on to the hurt, the bitterness, the disappointment. You can't receive the new thing God has for you if your hands are full of yesterday's pain. Forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. It's you releasing the weight of the past so you can be free to embrace the future. Let go of the what-ifs and the should-have-beens. Surrender it all to God and trust that His plan for you is good. I want you to imagine your life as a storybook. You've just been through some really difficult chapters. The pages are tear-stained and worn. It might feel like the story is over, but I'm here to tell you, you haven't reached the final chapter yet. The author of your faith is preparing to write a new one, a chapter of restoration, a chapter of redemption, a chapter where everything that was broken is made whole, everything that was stolen is returned with interest, and everything that was dead is brought back to life, better and stronger than before. The pain you went through will not be wasted. It will become your testimony. It will give you a new level of compassion for others who are hurting. It will give you a strength and a wisdom you couldn't have gained any other way. Your scars will become a symbol of your victory, a testament to the faithfulness of God who brought you through the fire and didn't let you get burned. Today, make a decision to believe, a decision to hope again, a decision to look beyond your current circumstances and see the future that God has in store for you. It's a future filled with hope, purpose, and unprecedented blessing. The season of loss is ending. The season of restoration is beginning. Your comeback story is being written right now. Get ready to receive it. Get ready for the double portion. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to encourage you on your journey. Remember, your best days are not behind you. They are right in front of you.